A friendly in name only. This is personal. Don't be fooled by any handshakes. There's a fabulous sense of occasion, and there are so many match winners out there. Very difficult to tell which way this contest is going to go. In fact, it could come down to simply who's more hungry for it. Trezeguet. And Briguera. Really good punch by the keeper. Solid defence here. Fletcher. Gary Neville. Fletcher. Tevez. Fletcher. Here's Trezeguet. Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a promising run. Well cleared. Crucial interception too. Can he find something? Fails to take it cleanly. The shot's deflected out off the defender. Lifts it high. May have to deal with another one now. And Tevez. Here comes the secondary threat. That'll be another corner. Drifts one in. Sylvestre. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw in a dangerous area. Ball in. Fouled there. Free kick given. The referee just wants a word with him, I think. Trezeguet. Wonderful defending. Fletcher. Tevez. No way through. It's been cleared. Briguera. Camoranesi. Nedved. Trezeguet. Poulsen. He seemed to be brought down then, but the referee waves play on. Nedved. Fabulous ball. Tevez. Nedved. Poulsen. Trezeguet. Amauri. No, it's been snuffed out. Gary Neville. Tevez. Fletcher. Scholes. Here's Rooney. Rooney! Again they come. Good running on the ball. Throw in a good position. I wonder if they're going to employ the long one here. Low ball in. Hangs onto the ball. Well worked to win the ball. Booted away. Nedved. Challenge poor. Foul called. It's a long way out to be having a go at goal. Amauri. Here they come again. And now a shot. Rooney. Carrick. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he collects the long pass. No, it's been intercepted. Here's Trezeguet. Here's Nedved. Took him out. Free kick awarded. Well, it's a booking. No surprise, really. Have to agree with the ref there. Defender didn't get anywhere near the ball. No complaints about that. Goalkeeper's been very careful in lining them up. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Another chance to cross. Chip through. Real chance here. He keeps his eye on the ball to win the header. Gary Neville. Fletcher. Tevez. Scholes. Rooney. Brown. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get a decent cross in? The ball crossed the line. The defender cuts this one out. Well held. Here's Carrick. There's space on the wing. Still in play. This is a nice spell of passing. Keeping the ball, frustrating the opposition. Here's Carrick. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Ferdinand. And Rooney. The attempt at the through pass. And Scholes. Into the box. And he's in again. And the deadlock broken. They're off to a flyer.
I'll tell you something about this keeper job. I've heard he's having an operation to have his hands sewn back on. What a stoomer that is. Good goal, mind.
Not a spare seat in the house, and this makes the celebration of that goal something to really remember. They found the opener, 1-0.
If anything, that strike will open the game up rather than settle matters. It'll surely spur the opposition into trying to get one back before the break.
May have to deal with another one now. Camoranesi. Grigera. Here they come once more. It's behind for a goal kick. Scholes. Nedved. It's out for a throw-in. That was tight defensive play. Lifts it into the box. Space for a shot. And shots! Just left of the post.
The angle he tried to score from was much too tight. It's very hard to get the ball in the net from there.
Here's Grigera. Here's Trezeguet and Grigera. Here they come again. And he crosses. Cristiano Ronaldo. Into space. What a save. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. Oh, it's been given a bit of height. Way too much height on that one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Trezeguet. Amauri. Oh, and it was such an inviting ball in. Just demanded a finish. And Poulsen. The defenders are at 6s and 7s. They just can't get a tackle in. If they don't soon, this move will be finished off with a goal. And it's a corner kick. Who's waiting in the middle? And it is not far away from the angle. Perilously close. Fletcher. This is better. Nedved. Camoranesi. Poulsen. We've nearly reached the half-hour mark. And Grigera. Yep, offside there, to the massive relief of the opposition defenders. He wins that aerial challenge. Here's Nedved. And the defender does well under pressure there, knocking it out for a corner. It's across the face of goal. Oh, unlucky, because that was close. Ferdinand. Brown. They're not allowing the opposition any possession here, and they're in complete control, as you can see from this very relaxed passing. Here they come again. Lifts it into the box. Superb save. Gary Neville. Fletcher. Tevez. Wonderfully won there. Although they're passing the ball neatly, the manager may well want to see a bit more urgency, a bit more penetration. Good goalkeeping. He was decisive, he was off his line very quickly. Trezeguet. Scholes knocks it long. Well read and intercepted there. Fine defending. Now the ball does come in. And a shot! The keeper had his eye on it and saw it was going wide of the post.
He did brilliantly to find space for a shot, you can't argue that, but he might have rushed it a little.
Rooney. Stopped cynically. Referee deciding to keep his cards in his pocket. Who will take it? A great block there, and it's a throw-in. And the unstoppable force. There's a chance. And that'll be a throw. Brown. Camoranesi. And they've lost it. He still has it. Amauri. Here they come once more. Trezeguet. That's a disappointing effort.
That's a good opportunity to equalise, just gone begging. He found himself with a good sight on goal, but he rushed it.
Scholes. Fletcher. Gary Neville. Once more they come. And a chance! Oh, that must have shaved the top of the bar.
He got the shot off well and had the keeper beaten, but he just wasn't able to hit the target.
Trezeguet. There's Nedved. Nedved! And the defence really dug the keeper out there. Throw in. Chance here. Here's Camoranesi. Here's Trezeguet and Briguera. We are seeing truly wonderful movement off the ball, slicing the defence apart. They may just be guilty of trying to walk the ball into the net, though. Timely interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Throw in. And these players from both sides still battling for the right to play their football. Lead is narrow, probably deserved. And they seek an equaliser prior to half-time. Into the gloves of the keeper. Here's Tevez. And they come again. Will he hit the target? Rooney! Another one! And what a time to score as well. The team will be pleased to go in with a 2-goal advantage.
John, I knew the forward was going to score. He always does from this position. It's a great strike.
Two-nil now, a relatively healthy lead developing.
That's an important goal, not only to extend their lead, but to boost their morale. The attack is doing their bit, but can the defence stay strong, hang on and keep a clean sheet?
Read that well. Scholes wins possession. The attack came to nothing. Nedved. Scholes. Carrick. Brown. Cristiano Ronaldo. Trezeguet. There's Rooney. What a through ball. And here they come again. Still not properly cleared. Goalkeeper's ball. Nedved. There will be 1 extra minute. Once more they come. Cross not the most accurate. Knocks here! To be fair, the keeper might have seen that late because it wasn't that convincing a save. Well cleared away though. And Trezeguet. And he's coming in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Half-time, the whistle goes, and this is where the managers earn their corn. Off we go then with the second half after a first period that had its moments, but perhaps not as many as we might have liked. I think it's fair to say that this game is likely to get better. Well, the fans won't like this. Their team trailing, the second half underway, and no substitutes used. You just wonder sometimes whether this manager has lost his way. Lovely ball. Attack came to nothing. Support for the man in possession is good. They stay in the opponent's half with another throw here in a pretty dangerous position. Here comes the cross. They're pinned back in their own half here. The throw in a dangerous area again. Again they build. Well, that's easy meat for the defence. Trezeguet. Amauri. Tackle comes in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick. The referee shows him the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, just took the player out. Might consider himself a tad lucky not to see red. There are a few options available here. Here's Chiellini. There's space on the wing. It's cleared. Rooney. Carrick. No, not this one. Rooney. Still in play. A shot, maybe. They've got a corner there. Drifts one in. No, sailing over the bar. Far too much elevation. Nedved. Ferdinand. Rooney. They get the ball back. Amauri. And he's been picked out with the long ball. That's a great ball into space. He cleared. Cristiano Ronaldo. He wastes possession. Coaches so often say to players, treat the ball as a friend. And Chiellini. Maybe a chance for a shot here. Yes! That strike has moved them to within a single goal of the opposition. Oh, it's really game on now.
I tell you what, John, it's the pass that made the goal. Absolutely brilliant. Split the defence wide open.
You could hear the voices of anger and discontent as soon as that one went in. The fans not hiding their feelings here. So just one goal in it now. And rich entertainment for this capacity crowd. Such a strong spine to this team, all the way through the central defenders, the midfield players and the strikers. Neatly done, really dealt with the threat. Poulsen. Again they come. A mistimed lunge there, easy for the ref. Free kick. And the referee wants words. It's a booking. You can see what the player thinks of that decision. It's back to the old argument about referees who've never played the game at this level. This is a great chance for a shot on goal. Floated in. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the search for the equaliser resumes. Pulls it across. Tevez. No way through. Can he test the keeper? He's been taken down and it has to be a penalty. Penalty! And a yellow card as well for the foul. Worth another look, certainly. He was clearly caught. Well, it's a do-or-die situation. The tension in the stadium has reached breaking point. The pressure on the taker is immense. A brilliant finish.
Well, there you have it, John. The art of scoring a penalty made it look easy.
What a game. 2 goals apiece. And who says that they're finished?
Knowing both managers, I'm sure both sides will go for a win. The noise volume in the stadium has been cranked up and the players are responding. Either team can still win, though it might come down to a bit of luck.
Chance for a counter then. Camoranesi. There's Nedved. And Nedved. They've broken free on the wing. Can he put it away? Possibility! Amauri. Nedved. The attempt at the through pass. Here's Poulsen. It's clear. Here's Melberg. Careless pass there. They're keeping it tight here. The defenders are at 6s and 7s. They just can't get a tackle in. If they don't soon, this move will be finished off with a goal. Almost an hour gone here. No, it's been snuffed out. And Nedved plays it upfield. Can he get a clean strike here? He scored! Oh, what a resilient team. Having got a goal down, they've come back brilliantly, and now they're in front.
You just knew once it came onto his right foot that he was going to score. He always does.
They're behind on the scoreboard, but only by one.
That's a mighty blow. They've certainly been rocked back. Still time left on the clock, but they will need to regain their composure quickly if they're to make use of it. The manager will be telling his players not to panic, but that's not easy.
Grigera. Here's Gary Neville. Here's Tevez. Fletcher. And they bring the ball forward once more, and they're certainly not giving up, but there has to be an end product quickly, or they're out of this game. Firm challenge coming in. Wins the ball back. Brown. And Scholes. Well, the through ball came to nothing, and it's been cleared upfield. Slides it past the defence. Here's Carrick. This team isn't rushing anything for the moment. They're quite content with moving the ball amongst themselves. And Gary Neville. And Scholes. Here they come again. Maybe he should have dispatched the ball before the tackle came in. To the near post. It's thick. Poor effort. Got the shot in. Way off target.
That's a good opportunity to equalise, just gone begging. He found himself with a good sight and goal, but he rushed it.
Amauri. And keeping possession very impressively. Here they come again. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. And he launches it forward. Brown. They're moving the ball around well, but just not quickly enough to break down the defence. A sure sign that they need to up the tempo. Ferdinand. Gary Neville. Now it's a great chance for a counter. Here comes the secondary threat. But then at the last, possession is lost. Grigera. Tevez. Rooney. Tevez. Nedved. A bit too much weight on the pass through. Ferdinand. Scholes. Brown. Square ball across the defence. And is dealt with comfortably. And Tevez. Good overlap by the defender. It's cleared. Crosses it low along the ground. Brown. It's intended for that target in the middle. It's been cleared. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. No, it's been snuffed out. Oh, that's easy meat for the defence. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. And it's hit forward. It was well cut out, but he has to be careful here. No, not this one. Amari. Trezeguet. No, it's been snuffed out. Booted away. Sylvestre. Fletcher. Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. Trezeguet. Camoranesi. Carrick. Scholes. Cleared by the defender. Sylvestre. Gary Neville. Out wide. Safely in his gloves. Camoranesi. Grigera. Amari. Sylvestre. No, not this one. Stopped him illegally there. Looks as though he's injured, but the referee has decided to keep his cards in his pocket. Goalkeeper's been very careful in lining them up. Free kick! Couldn't put it away there. Not a bad effort though.
It's somewhat optimistic to think you can score from there. His teammates think so too. They would have preferred a cross into the box, I think.
Here's Melberg and Poulsen. Here's Nedved. Fabulous ball. The attempt at the through pass. And Nedved. Nedved. Back pass, an integral part of any game. Tevez. Sylvestre. Ferdinand. Sylvestre. Gary Neville. Tevez. Fletcher. Good width. And he'll deliver the cross. Camoranesi. Right into the space behind the defence. Well, the cross didn't get any further than the defender. That's out for a corner. Looks to change things around here. It's up for the aerial challenge. Hits it well. That's way off target. Really poor effort.
He might have been expecting a heavy challenge there. Perhaps that's why he seemed to rush the shot.
Let's see how this decision can affect the outcome of the game. Quick thinking to intercept the through pass. That is tight play. Trezeguet. Poulsen. It's good tackling back. They're only the one goal down here then with 5 minutes to go. Can they snatch an equaliser? Their midfielders are dictating the pace of the game at the moment with super possession football. And Poulsen. No, it's been intercepted. And Trezeguet. Here's Nedved. And they look for the spaces on the flanks. Well cut out. Carrick. Park Ji-sung. Again they build. Here's another cross. Still in play. And this is promising. Corner it is. Looks to change things around here. And sailing across the face of the goal. Here's Carrick. Here's Ferdinand. Brown. The ball's out for a goal kick. Here's Scholes. Here's Ferdinand. And Gary Neville. Here's Park Ji-sung. He crosses it in. Out comes the fourth official with the board. Signals 1 extra minute, that's all. Here's Park Ji-sung. That surely has to be it. They've got the ball. There is the referee's whistle for full time. Comeback wins are often the best.